friends, and good evening. This is Josh, and welcome to another episode of TC Weekly. On today's
Get
episode...
away. Hello, TC Weekly fans. This is Sandra.
No! This is my show, and you are not taking it away from me.
Listen, blonde boy, it's mine.
Ooh, ow, ow, get ow, 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 ow.
Hi everyone, this is Sarah, and welcome to TC Weekly. I hope you enjoy this podcast.
Shut up, blonde boy.
Hey, last week on Where's Willie, we went somewhere. Can you take a guess as to where we were? It's pretty cool place. Where was I? It was a bar. This week, Nikki's voice is still down and out on the weather. So I'm Willie, and I'm going to be narrating. This week we went somewhere cool and breezy, fun, nifty. In this kind of place, you can stay indoors or go outdoors and experience some nice weather. Golly. A place like this often comes with sinks and stoves and all those accessories that you need for cooking. You also need some place to sleep, so that would be comfortable to have that. First piece to throw outside and play with your dog or something. Campfires often come with this type of area. Can you take a guess as to where I was this week? If so, throw me an email and win some cool prizes. Oh, here's the credits. Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of The Pursuit of Epicness. I'm Ian.
I'm Nick.
And on this week's video, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming at you in slow motion. With that said, I hope you enjoy our video.
And so do I.
We're all standing in a line, taking orders, passing so that was our slow motion episode. I hope you thought those videos were as cool as we think they are.
Very cool.
I think so. So, Ian, why don't you explain the links to them?
Alright, well, as we do every week, we're going to have our links right about there on the bottom of the screen.
Alright.
And we encourage you to send us your ideas, and we will consider them, and maybe they'll show up on another episode.
You never know.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to TC Weekly, and we'll see you next week.
Slow motion high five.
Anegwata watoka Nimash Fiona Minash. Oh. Saiku no Tsukasa. Sharma Sharishanes. Why won't you freaking start? Oh!
Whoa, hey, I didn't notice you there. This is kind of awkward. Well, I better check this into Joel McClung. He's an instructor here at NWTC in the automotive department. Maybe he can give me some input on what's wrong with my car, and maybe tell a little bit more about his life. Check it out.
Well, believe it or not, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a Hollywood stuntman. I knew that I was into action movies and stuff like that, and when I found out there were actual people who did those stunts, that was their job, I was intrigued, and I thought, boy, what a cool thing. Drive a car off a cliff or jump off a building into a big airbag. That sounded real exciting, so when I was really little, that's what I wanted to be. When I got into high school, I took interest in more automotive related things, took a lot of small engine courses, took a power capstone course, which was 2 hours a week of just working on cars and things like that, and then that's what really got me interested in the auto body field, which is what I eventually ended up going to tech college for in Eau Claire, Wisconsin for 1 year. I don't really know. I guess it was pretty much myself. My father was a construction worker his whole life. None of my siblings are involved in automotive related fields at all, so I guess it was just my own interest, my own passion at the time. My mom and dad were very supportive of me taking college courses for it, and one of my old bosses, Bob Whiff, actually got me interested in teaching. He got me to step out of my comfort role a little bit of just working in the shop and actually starting to do some teaching, and then I really enjoyed that. So, well, this job currently, my most favorite is the students, and my least favorite is the students. The students who I work with who really want to be here and have a passion to learn, and they know this is what they want to do for a career. I really enjoy working with them. The students who are just here because they don't know what to do, they're not applying themselves, so it's kind of a love-hate relationship. Actually, I've been looking at possible careers outside of automotive. Not saying that it hasn't been rewarding for me. I think anybody who gets into an automotive career will have a very fulfilling career. Actually, my next step would probably be I enjoy fishing a lot, and I always talk about becoming either a professional guide or a professional tournament fisherman. I guess I'm very happy here in Wisconsin. I've traveled to all different places in the United States. Our family, my family's here, my wife's family is here. It's where I've grown up. Enjoy Green Bay very much. Big Packer fan. Don't know if I could leave them. Love the seasons. I like how it changes throughout the year. It's not always really, really hot and sunny or really, really cold and rainy. Yeah, so I'm very content living right here. I don't think I'd want to leave and go anywhere else.
Ah, there we go. Finally fixed. Yeah, I know my seatbelt's not on. Stupid car. Anyway, well, thanks to Joe McClung, I got my car started. And we also found out that he wanted to be a stuntman when he was a kid. And a bunch of other cool stuff, too. So, thanks for staying tuned for us on this episode of When I Grow Up. And stay tuned for us next week where we'll interview another random person of NWTC staff. See you then.
Hello and welcome to Breeze Boutique, where we talk about health, beauty, and fashion to help keep you looking beautiful.
Thanks for tuning in for another week of Breeze Boutique. This week, Bree's going to take the reins again and talk all about shoes. So don't go anywhere.
Posture is one of the keys to having confidence. And in order to have good confidence and good posture, it all starts off with your shoe. If you're tall like me, wearing flats can turn into a daily routine thing. But it's not always the best thing for you, because taller people are usually flat-footed. So what you can do to help with that is to pick up some insoles, and you can get these at Payless. And they just go right in the back of the foot or shoe, and you can wear them like that. They feel a little weird at first, but you get used to it. A thing you want to avoid is an insole like this. Doing the cheapest thing isn't always the best route. Girls, I know you like to wear your flip-flops, but unfortunately, it's not the best thing for you. They hold no support whatsoever. So try to wear a tennis shoe as much as you can. Cleaning shoes can be a little difficult. So when it comes to leather, you can easily take a crayon that's the same color as your shoe and just draw over the scuff marks. Cleaning your white flip-flops can be a little challenging, so you can just easily use bleach. And then when it comes to cleaning something like your tennis shoe, you can use toothpaste. So how do you know when your shoe has gone bad and when to change it? If your shoe has scuff marks or tears on the back, like this one, it's probably good to get a new pair. And then for runners, if you run a lot, you should probably change your shoe at least once a year, because the insole on the inside will flatten, therefore causing you to get shin splints. So remember, having the most fashionable shoe isn't always the best route. And remember to put insoles in your shoes, because it can help avoid back problems and health problems down the road. So that about wraps it up this week. Remember to subscribe to TC Weekly, and on behalf of Justin, keep it fresh.
Yes!
See you next week.
when you get home from school? If you're like me, you go straight to the fridge for something to eat. But what do you grab? The option people tend to go for is the bag of potato chips and the dip. While this can be a pretty good treat to yourself, it's not what you or your body needs when you get home from school. Put down those potato chips and that dip and go for carrots and ranch dressing. They're a quick and delicious snack, and your health will thank you later. How about when you're thirsty? Do you immediately go for a soda or a coffee? While they're a great breakup to the day, you're better off drinking water. If you need the caffeine coffee brings, or even a boost through your day, grab an apple. Not only is it good for you, but an apple contains far better sugars for you that your body needs to get it moving. Another tip? This one's twofold. Take breaks often, and if it's nice out, take them outside. Although in long exposure, sunlight is bad for your skin, in small doses it's great for your immune system and body. Even if you're a night owl, try to get out during the day. If you're sick, you can't do your best. Finally, it's well known that pets lower blood pressure and are frequently more in tune with how you're feeling than you are. Besides, your furry friend can benefit from being outside just as much as you can, and you'll have company.
Aunt Josephine's muffins, guaranteed to brighten your day. Made with blueberries, raspberries, kick-ass, and cinnamon. Aunt Josephine's muffins, always a fun snack to share. Son of a...
Pick up your feet. One, 2, 5, 3, 4. Stop counting. I start all over. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 10. Comes after 3. 4, 20, 5, 6, 8. Ooh, stop. Oh.
Okay, so I have to hear this really funny joke that I just learned the other day. So it's called A Really Bad Day. And there's this guy, and he's sitting at the bar, and he's just looking at his drink. And he stayed there for like a half an hour. And then this big, like, trouble-looking, big dump truck guy came in, and the driver... He got to his office late, and then, like, his outrageous boss, like, just up and fired him. And then, like, he went outside, and, like, his car was stolen. And then he found out his car was stolen. He got in a cab to go home, and then he left his wallet at the bar. And the credit cards were in his wallet. And then the cab driver, like, drove away. And then he's like, I got home. And when he got there, his wife was in bed with another gardener. And then he's like, I left home, and then he came to this bar. And just when I was thinking about putting an end to my life, you show up and drink my poison. Isn't it funny? It's so funny. Really, really, really bad joke. Really bad. Okay. Bellin Run 2012 fundraising opportunities. The Bellin Run has presented an opportunity to expand the goodwill of the annual event in the spirit of the community. Beginning this year, 5 charitable organizations programs have designated to benefit from this event. Click here. Bellin K Run is at 8 a.m. Saturday, June. I must sign up for this. For more information. Strive to be the best in your program. Strive mentors to culture and schools of achievement by positively impacting the health and wellness of kids. Donation. Becca. Stop it.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Disc Golf for Dummies. I'm Tony.
And I'm Nick. And on today's episode, we will be reviewing the course at Pamprin Park in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The course was designed and built in 2003 for the Brown County Park System. It is a permanent course, which means that it can be played at any time of the year. There is 18 tee pads and 19 baskets, which constitute the setup of the course.
The course is considered mostly flat, with moderately wooded terrain. For each basket, there's 2 tee placements for the baskets on the course. This is how 18 holes of play is achieved. In theory, this is a good idea. However, if you're on the first set of tees and someone else is on the back tees, one of you is going to have to wait for the other to play in order for both of you to play the hole.
The setting for the course is nice because of the creek that runs along the few first holes in the quiet park setting. Unfortunately, there is also a public walking trail that winds along the creek, so you need to keep an eye out for people walking before you throw.
The course is not really all that challenging, which makes it nice for a nice family fun day. But may leave something to be desired for the experienced disc golfer. The distance of each hole varies quite a bit, but all the long holes are on the second 9 because of the front and back placements of tees.
So in review, this is a decent course to play if you have a bit of time on your hands, or just want to have a lazy family day. However, if you want to get in a quick round because of time constraints, then you might want to find a different course in the area.
This has been another episode of Disc Golf for Dummies. I'm Tony.
And I'm Nick.
We hope that you have as much fun out on the course as we do.
And we'll see you next week, if we're still here.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of TC Weekly. Tune in next week for a brand new and very crazy TC Weekly.
Oh, can I get up now?
No, Bloody.
Oh.